Good evening, and welcome to Weird-O-Rama. I am your host, Victor von Psychotron, and all of us at Weird-O-Rama will always strive to bring you the creepy, the strange, and of course the weird.
We your friends. We Mother Hunter.
Tonight we have a martial arts, blaxploitation, samurai, action sort of mashup for you. Fighting mad. Arr. We hope you will enjoy it and not actually get, fighting mad and punch someone or chop up someone with a sword or anything like that. But we hope you will enjoy it. So, lock all of your doors and windows, turn off all of your lights, sit back, have a cup of tea, possibly decaffeinated if you are indeed fighting mad, and enjoy tonight's film, Fighting Mad. But first, a cartoon and a short film from Encyclopedia Britannica.
Hear ye, the case of Bluto versus Popeye the Sailor. Judge Wimpy presiding.
Bluto, party of the first part, being brutally beaten on several occasions by Popeye the Sailor, party of the second part, charges him with assault and battery.
Your Honor, I'm innocent.
Order in the court. The plaintiff will now state his case.
Well, Your Honor, the first time Popeye beat me up, my girlfriend Olive Oil was in trouble, and I tried to help her. And he always beats me up for doing nothing.
Your Honor, he's lying.
Order in the court. Has the plaintiff any further testimony?
Yes, Your Honor. Another time, Popeye was acting like a madman, and he almost killed me. So you see, Your Honor, I ain't safe with that Popeye around.
Very touching indeed. Have you anything to say before I pronounce sentence?
Yes, Your Honor, I has a lots to say. One day, me and me sweetheart Olive Oil was sitting in the theater enjoying the show.
For this trick, I need volunteer. This is a big deal, so keep your eyes on the cards. Abracadabra, 1, 2, 3. No cards, see? Observe. Nothing up my sleeve.
There's something tricky about this, Iggy. Where them cards go?
Right here.
Hey, you can't make a jackass out of me.
And now I will hypnotize a charming cherub. Abracadabra, shalom aleichem. Orit, approach me, my sweet.
He's gone far enough with that hypno stuff. Hey, Alan, watch your step.
Abracadabra.
Help! Somebody! Get me a parachute! Anything! Popeye! This high attitude is killing me!
Abracadabra. And that, Your Honor, is the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Popeye, I find you not guilty. Case dismissed.
That ain't justice.
Have you ever been as angry as Susan seems to be right now? Do you remember how quickly it happened? Right in the middle of a game, just when you were having a lot of fun. And how you wished, as Paul does, that you could take your anger out on the person who made you angry.
Oh, no!
And have you too felt like throwing things or breaking them? As Carol does because she's angry at her sister Susan and at Priscilla. Everyone gets angry now and then and feels like destroying or hitting something, as Eddie is doing. Feeling angry is a natural thing, just as natural as feeling glad or sorry. But angry feelings are disagreeable. They make you act and look as well as feel unhappy. But let's go back and see what made these boys and girls angry. Then maybe we can better understand what happens to us when we get angry. It all started in the park, when Susan and her sister Carol and their friend Priscilla were having a good time jumping rope.
You missed! I didn't! I said I didn't! I saw you! It's not your turn anymore! It's Priscilla's turn now! You take her in! I will not! You stopped turning and made me miss on purpose. My turn. It isn't Priscilla's.
The argument with Carol made Susan very angry. We all have arguments once in a while, and it's natural to get angry. And so, when Carol refused to give in, Susan quit the game and went home. Susan nestled down on the soft couch and tried to forget her anger. But somehow her feelings of anger didn't go away, and Susan could not read or think of anything she wanted to do. The trouble was that Sue's anger was still bottled up inside of her. She felt as though she were bursting with unhappiness. How could she get rid of her anger? Let's listen to what she has to say to Carol.
Susan, may I borrow your tennis racket? I want to play with Priscilla. No, you can't use anything of mine. Not ever. I'm so mad at you.
What's the matter with you?
She's angry because she couldn't have her way when we were playing jump rope. She didn't play fair.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Let's talk it over. Susan, tell me all about it.
Gradually, Susan is getting rid of her anger. Angry feelings should be gotten rid of one way or another, but always without hurting someone else. Let's leave Susan and her family now and see what made Paul angry and what happened to him.
Oh, I bet this plane will fly for 5 minutes. Better fly longer than Pete. Hey, careful there, Eddie. Don't break it. That's Pete. Boy, wait till Pete gets here. We can take him out and fly him all around.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Pete. Look at the planes. Aren't they wonderful? Come on, let's go.
I'm not going to fly planes today. I'm going to play ball.
But you said we'd fly our planes.
I said I would, but I changed my mind. Besides that, Jack said I could play first base. We can fly planes tomorrow.
You're a heck of a guy. First you promise, then you break your promise.
Oh, so what?
That's a dirty trick.
The broken promise and disappointment have made Paul furiously angry. Things like this happen to all of us, and we're pretty likely to get angry. For a moment, Paul stopped and thought about going to the gym, where he hears Mr. Jackson working with a punching bag. But then he decided he didn't feel like going to the gym or like watching Mr. Jackson. So he went home. Like Susan, Paul wished he could forget his anger. But the more he thought about Pete, the angrier he got. You can see he didn't feel much like playing baseball. Nothing seemed like fun. The anger was still in him. He felt thoroughly upset. Perhaps we can understand better how Paul felt if we understand what happens to all of us when we get angry. It's as if suddenly many parts of our body work harder and faster. We feel great excitement. Hearts beat faster, and the blood seems to rush quicker through the body. Sometimes a lot of blood rushes to the head. Our face gets flushed. Sometimes blood rushes to the stomach. Anger makes us feel sick all over. Sometimes we clench our fists or bite our nails. Often we feel as though we were like kettles filled with steam. The angrier we get, the stronger the pressure inside of us. Like the kettles, we must find some way to let the pressure out. When Susan got angry at Carol in the park, she got all stirred up inside. And when Paul got angry at his friend Pete, he too felt as though he were boiling over with anger. But when Susan went home, she didn't let her anger out. And Paul made the same mistake. You can see that Susan and Paul would have felt better if they had found a good way to let the steam off sooner. Because it is important to let out our angry feelings, let's think of some different ways of getting rid of them. One way would have been for Susan to tell Carol right away that she was furious at her. Then she might have gone on turning the rope and waiting for her turn to jump. Perhaps Susan would have jumped so hard that she could have jumped higher and better than she ever had, and the girls would have admired her for doing so well. Or Susan could have looked for her mother as soon as she came home and told her all about her trouble. Talking difficulties over with friends, parents, homeroom teachers, or the coach are good ways to get rid of anger. If Susan had tried any of these ways, she would have let her anger out and pleasant feelings would gradually have returned. Susan then would have soon forgotten her troubles and gone on playing. Now, let's see what Paul might have done to get rid of his anger. When he passed by the gym, he might have entered. And then...
Hi, Mr. Jackson.
Hi, Paul. Boy, it sure feels good to get the old muscles loosened up again. But I thought you were going to be flying your model plane this afternoon.
We were, but Pete ditched me.
Well, how'd that happen?
We were just about to fly our planes when Pete decided to play baseball.
Baseball? Here, Paul, you want to hit the bag?
Had Paul started talking to Mr. Jackson as soon as Pete left him, or even decided to punch the bag, his disappointment and anger would have dissolved, and he would have begun to feel better right then. Perhaps as Paul pounded the bag, he might have thought it was Pete. Every swing was a swing at Pete. Do you think that would have helped Paul get rid of his anger? Anyhow, with his feelings taken out on the punching bag, Paul may have found that he wasn't angry anymore. That evening, Pete telephoned Paul to apologize for changing plans without talking first with Paul. He knew that he'd been wrong. When Paul told him how angry he'd been, Pete asked if he could come right over and work with Paul on their airplanes. So they had a good time together after all. There are other ways, too, of getting rid of anger. For instance, see what Eddie is doing? He is getting rid of his anger by drawing a picture of his aunt, who a few hours before had scolded him. His mother isn't home yet, so he can't talk to her, but he can make a funny picture of his aunt, and that makes him feel better. He's having so much fun drawing the picture that he forgets all about his anger. Perhaps you, like Carol, can imagine dreaming up a story about animals or people that would help you get the anger out of your system. All these are good ways to get rid of anger. They free us so that we can start having fun again. You see, the important thing is to let out our anger in some active way, by running, or jumping, or hitting the punching bag. But we must be sure that we don't hurt or make others angry. Because if we remember what happens inside of us when we get angry, we'll be more careful about making others angry. And perhaps, too, when we get angry, we'll think of the best ways to work our anger out of our system. Can you remember some of the good ways that helped Susan and Paul get rid of their anger? What would you have done if you'd been Paul or Susan?
Now, it's showtime.
halfway home.
Yeah, man. Get ourselves off this plane and have a little lightweight celebration, you know?
You're the only one I know who'd celebrate waking up in the morning.
We're not throwing any parties till we're back in L.A.
Hey, man. It's 500,000 people leaving this city. They wouldn't notice us if we stood up and shot off flares.
He's right, Morelli. Ain't nobody gonna be checking every box coming out of here. And even if they did, you can better believe we wouldn't be the only ones with something to hide.
The plane that came in from Nam today with the coffins, are they here yet?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, they were delivered immediately.
Okay, thanks a lot.
So I don't want to be too conspicuous, see? So I leaned over about 10 bar stools, and I said, "Say, Miss Lady, are you free tonight?" She said, "No, but I'm reasonable."
When you guys tell me you're going to be someplace, stay put. You know how many bars there are in this town?
It's our duty as Americans.
Can you sober up enough to do a little work?
Work? I thought we were rich.
You ain't rich yet. This is Maneda, Galvin, Ortiz, McGee, Russell.
Not quite what I expected. Pretty faces, ladies, you know.
Get some chairs.
Hey, excuse me, fellas. Y'all know the lady that works right over here? At the canteen right over here. Yes, the lady. The pretty one, the fine one. Because if you know her, I will give you some money to introduce me, because I think I'm loved. I mean, I saw her the other... So I said, "Are you free tonight?" And she said, "No, but I'm reasonable. I'm reasonable." So I said, "Well, I got $10. She said, "Shoot, $10 wouldn't keep me in soap."
I see you made a killing in Vietnam. We talked about the prize. I agree. No need to count. It's all there.
It's been a pleasure, Chinaman. Chow Wei. You're gonna live like a king for a while, then you're gonna be on your ass again. You know how I wound up in Nam? Because it was safe. The VCs were bad. But compared to what was after me in the States, I made a promise. If I live through this, I'm going back. And I'm gonna put some people out of business.
That's supposed to make you rich?
Man, we've been fighting all our lives, in the streets and the jungles. With what we know now, the two of us could go back there.
I thought there were three.
That man's going home to a wife and a kid. He ain't ready for what we're getting into. You could be going home to that lady. He could be just another war casualty.
You asking me to kill one of my own kind?
Oh, don't give me that brother shit. The only brother's the man on the dollar bill. And he ain't black. Just think about it.
Seems like we could have just gone back to Manila.
Hey, man, what if somebody tells the Chinaman we're heading back to Manila with the apple?
Maria, 20 minutes to your next show.
Thanks, kid.
What's wrong?
His last letter said he'd be home, said he only had one more thing he had to do.
How long ago was that?
41 days, 20 hours, exactly.
You really love him, don't you?
Love? Trina, he's my life. And of course, little Jimmy. I can't wait to see Doug's face the first time he sees his own son.
America, she was here. C'est parce que...
Америка сумас. Хвастаността. This man is arriving.
He won't last long.
Fool! For years you complain about having to catch the fish, clean the camp, carry water. Here is a man who can help us.
He doesn't look like much help.
Pick him up. Okushi. Okushi.
This is not a task for a man of my years.
Julie, been a long time.
Get out of here before you get killed.
It's a friendly visit, Julie. You got a nice place here. It's real respectable.
Yeah, well, I'm a businessman. Well, now, just how much of this stuff out here came off hijacks? Listen, I'm not gonna deal with a couple of punks.
Julie, you keep that up, you ain't gonna be dealing with anybody.
Don't make threats you can't back up. Oh, you've never seen us work? Yeah, man, I saw a lot of guys work in my time, and I'm still around.
We work different, Julie. Much different.
Get your ass out of here before Russo hears about it. God damn it.
That's a tough break, Julie. You insured?
Shit, man, why'd you have to wipe me out? Different people work different ways.
We warned you, Julie.
Russo's gonna hear about it.
Russo's got problems of his own.
朝日の光を浴びて麦を伸ばせはそうしほどろ朝日の光を浴びて麦を伸ばせはなんかすばIf he die, do I get the bed back?
He will not die.
No guts, no glory.
Russo, guess what? You're dead. Half-dead men wash up on beach. Why can't case of wine wash up? Why can't barrel of rice wash up?
Why don't you be quiet?
Why don't I be quiet? Why I always have to cook the fish?
Because I am the officer.
If anyone knew we are still alive, I would be general by now. I've been 37 years in army.
If you are a general, I will be emperor, but you will still be cooking the fish.
Do I cook for him now?
You damn mother humpers.
What is it?
Sound like English, but not English I heard before.
Bar.
Good morning. May I help you?
Yeah. How much you paying Russo for your deliveries?
Why, you a cop or something?
We're handling your account from now on.
Well, you talk to Russo.
Read about it in the morning papers on the obituary page. He had a little accident.
Well, I can't.
Who the hell are you guys? Who are you?
Soldiers of Japanese Imperial Army.
What year is this?
We are not exactly certain. 1970 something.
We lost count. 1951 or 1961.
What happened to the boat?
We found you on the beach. You were carried ashore by the tide.
You brought me here?
You were wounded. Your throat.
Those mother humpers.
You said that in your sleep. What does that mean?
Nothing. Some friends of mine.
They do that to you. They no friends. We your friends. We mother humpers.
It's been a long time.
Do you know where Doug is?
Yeah. He won't be coming back. I had wanted to be the one to tell you.
Jimmy.
We were almost home. And then there was this accident. Well, is there anything I can do? Well, how you fix for bread? I mean, with me, money is no problem.
Please go away. Please.
Yeah. Well, I'll be back. I'll be back to see how you're doing.
The samurai has a code. Loyalty until death. Pride in one's name, in one's honor. Total and unconditional obedience to one shogun. Seppuku, if one fails. It is Japanese tradition since 12th century. One should not show disloyalty to one's emperor.
But your emperor surrendered 30 years ago.
American propaganda.
So you're just going to spend the rest of your life out here on this island, huh?
There is food. There is sunshine. I read. The Americans left books, newspaper. And I study my art. The art of the samurai. For 800 years, the samurai have been soldiers of the emperor.
I've seen your emperor on TV. All he ever does is cut a ribbon when they open up a bridge.
I am sworn to cherish his honor more than my life.
You're a pretty big man standing up there with that sword in your hand.
Stand! Get up! Stand, 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 stand!
Take it easy. I wouldn't want you to go straining yourself.
I am Shogun here, Supreme Commander of the island. I am Shogun here. Then comes Ichikawa. Then comes you.
I didn't figure on joining no army.
You have nowhere else to go.
Man, I really can't figure it out. I mean, she acts like I'm the one that killed the guy.
She's gonna find out sooner or later. Just forget it.
Nah, I'm just gonna have to try a little harder. Be a little more charming. You know what I mean?
Will you forget about that broad? We got work to do tonight.
Did you ever see Joe DiMaggio play?
Man, you're gonna have to get off this island. Doesn't anybody ever come here?
Not very often.
You fight him off.
I killed him.
Teach me how to do it. Teach me how to fight like that. I'd scare the shit out of him when I got back.
It's not for you to learn how to fight. Learn how to live.
Where I came from, learning how to fight was learning how to live.
Your childhood and mine are alike. but our desires are not. Go and help Ichikawa.
I'm nobody's farmer.
You're nobody's master. You are stronger now. Save your strength.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Time for Two Truths and a Lie, in which I will tell you two truths and a lie about this film. You must guess the lie. First, James Englehart, in one of the many fight scenes in this film, accidentally cut one of the stuntmen with his sword. The man required 14 stitches in his leg. Second, the original title of this film was called Death Force. And finally, Jane Kennedy, who plays the female lead, was Miss Ohio 1970. There you have it. We'll tell you the lie by the end of the film. Good luck guessing.
Yesterday I heard the rain whispering your name, asking where you'd gone. It fell softly from the cloud on the silent crowd as I wandered on. Out of doorways, black umbrellas came to pursue me. Faceless people, as they passed, were looking through me. No one knew me. Yesterday I shut my eyes, face up to the skies, drinking in the rain. But your image still was there, floating in the air, brighter than a flame. Yesterday I saw a city full of shadows without pity, and I heard the steady rain whispering your name, whispering your name.
If you're going to flirt with a customer, at least see if he wants a drink.
Yesterday I saw a city full of shadows without pity, and I heard the steady rain whispering your name, whispering your name.
I'm getting real tired of it all. All this hauling and carrying. Why don't we get down to the real stuff?
You have to prove yourself first.
All I'm proving is I can carry more wood than you can.
Patience. You do not become a man until you first become a child.
I'm getting real tired of it all.
Very well. Would you like to try another taste of combat?
Yeah.
踊朝日の光を浴びて薪を伸ばせよ我らが素足ラディオは叫ぶ123
I didn't ask for no lesson hitting somebody with a stick.
If these were swords, it would be your final lesson.
Tell me about it, old man.
Not fast enough. Try again. You cannot conquer the master, so you attack the servant. Now you may be ready to begin your lessons.
The only thing I'm about ready for is 12 hours of sleep.
Oh.
You going to let me steal you away from here?
Oh, I have to wait for Maria. She's got to give me a ride.
I'll give you a ride.
I'll bet you will. Well, you could at least tell me why.
Because your contract's up.
Hey, I got a kid to support. I can't go around trying to be a star just like that. I gotta be in a place where I can sing. I gotta be where they can see me.
They're going to have to see you someplace else.
Why?
Because you're not going to be here.
We get this thing in shape, we could get a fortune for it.
Who would pay us?
Well, we could put up a sign on the beach. You know, get the tour straight.
You sure you never sold your DiMaggio?
To tell you the truth, Seguro, you're better off staying on this island. You wouldn't even know Japan if you went back.
Ha! Japan has not changed in 1,000 years.
I'd give money to see you on a Honda with an 8-track stereo.
I'd give money to see Joe DiMaggio.
You're very good.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, we don't need a singer.
How come all of a sudden, after 5 years, nobody in this city needs a singer? I mean, I've been to every joint around and nobody's hiring me. Did I come down with some kind of plague or something? I mean, 5 years in Mr. D's means nothing to you?
What can I tell you? I just can't.
踊ろう朝日の光を浴びて
You're late.
We have things to do.
You're doing too many things already.
Hey, a man's got to make a living.
Listen to me, you ignorant bastard. You think you're going to take over by breaking heads? You just come against the one that don't break. I got everything. From Vegas to the ocean. All you guys got is skin knuckles.
And guns too, Grandpa. You want a boss with a bullet in his head?
You punks asked for a meeting out here. Do you think I'm going to come unprepared?
This way, nice and easy. Move it. Take it easy. All right. You want to die?
Let me kill the son of a bitch.
No, please, I'll do anything.
Good. You wanted to put a whole lifetime of training into 1 hour. It cannot be done. Fortunately, neither of us is going anywhere.
Kenny, this is the situation. One way or another, you're gonna pay. Now, you can pay in money, or you can pay in blood.
And we don't spend blood. So now what's it gonna be?
Money.
I can't hear you. Say it again.
Money.
Good, very good. That's very good. So we're gonna go to your office and you're gonna make us a check, okay?
were born again. Let your mind and blade be as one. As one shall you live, eat, and sleep. A mistress shall it be to you. Wear this, a symbol of life and death, to all who see it. A friend shall the long sword be to you, until death matches your step. You are a disciple now. Draw it for peace, not for the cause of vengeance. You remember how we used to say we were castaways on this island? We would wish for a Man Friday.
But why am I still cleaning the fish? Otoro, asahi no hikari o abite, maki o nobaseo.
You think I'm gonna be any good?
I think you will be very good. For an American with more muscles than sense. I am prepared to die here.
I'm not.
There is no other way.
Captain, over here. Must be a straggler. They found one in Mindoro about 5 years ago.
We didn't just find one. Someone had to bury him.
Well, thanks for the dinner.
Hey, wait a minute. Why don't you invite me in for a nightcap?
No, I gotta
You can at least do that much.
get up early.
You got nowhere to go.
I've got obligations. I gotta find a job no matter what it is.
You want to work? You can work.
You're forgetting something. There's not a place in this city that's going to hire me.
You know, I've been patient with you. Why don't you grow up? This is my city. They do what I tell them to.
What do you mean?
Well, let's just say that I don't like a woman to tell me no. You best! Now, wait a minute. It's not just you. That kid needs a father.
He don't need a mother like you for a father.
Hey, you ever want to get on stage again?
I don't need you.
Oh, yeah, you do, girl. You call me when you're ready.
Have I taught you nothing?
You taught me to take advantage of a situation. And this is one situation that needs to be taken advantage of.
Sergeant, scouts out.
Scouts, sir. Here, sir. Out. Yes, sir. Why do you stop?
I'm tired. We don't know where they are. We don't know whether we're toward them or away from them.
They find us either way.
Why don't we give up now?
No.
Socorro, the war is over.
Not for me.
Don't make me kill him. Tell your officer to leave.
You can tell me yourself.
all you found on this island was one old Japanese soldier.
The big ship foundered on the rocks, but the crew all got ashore. Then Fearless Fred dived in again and swam toward the wreck once more.
You'll never make it!
The waves are too high. But he made it back to land.
I had to return to the ship.
He explained.
For my toddy, the chocolate drink that's just grand. Toddy does taste grand. At the snack bar or at your car. During intermission, enjoy a toddy. The delicious chocolate drink in a can. Ice cold or steaming hot, Toddy hits the spot with everybody. See how much better that popcorn or those hot dogs taste with Toddy.
Delicious.
3 minutes till showtime. Why not add to your enjoyment with a delicious confection and drink at our attractive refreshment stand?
Here, ladies and gentlemen, just a few words about some of the cast and crew of tonight's film, Fighting Mad. Now, the lead, James Englehart, he plays Doug Russell. He had a short career, but starred in many fun exploitation and blaxploitation and martial arts films such as Bamboo Gods and Iron Men, and Angels as Hard as They Come, which is this fun biker film, and Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, which is a crazy movie which I highly suggest you see if you have not already. It's a Russ Meyer classic. Carmen Argenziano, he plays Morelli in the film. He was in Night of the Cobra Woman, Grave of the Vampire, 2 Minute Warning. He had a large career in television, starring in many shows throughout the 60s and 70s. And even into today, he was on Stargate SG-1, for heaven's sake. Now, Leon Kennedy, he plays McGee. He was an associate producer of this film. You might remember him from Lone Wolf McQuade. He did not have a large film career. He went on to do more producing than acting. Jane Kennedy was his wife at the time of this film, and she was in Mysterious Island of Beautiful Women, which is this odd disaster / Lord of the Flies type film that was made for television back in the 70s. And she also had some minor television roles here and there, such as on The Love Boat and other shows of that ilk. Now, James Englehart Jr. plays Jimmy, and yes, that was James Englehart's son. He has gone on to a career in voiceover work, but his biggest accomplishment so far is he won a Tony in 2014 for playing the genie in a Broadway adaptation of Aladdin. True. Now, Ciro Santiago is the director of this film, and he directed so many films in the Philippines, it's almost impossible to count them all. This entire film, for the most part, was shot in the Philippines. He directed many exploitation classics, such as The Vampire Hookers, TNT Jackson, Firecracker, and so many other films we couldn't even possibly name them all. Howard Cohen wrote the screenplay for this film. He wrote screenplays for movies like Saturday the 14th and some direct-to-video stuff from the 80s like Deathstalker and Barbarian Queen. But he also wrote a lot of episodes of the Rainbow Bright cartoon and the Care Bears Family cartoon, believe it or not. We hope you are enjoying the film. We'll get right back to it after this word from our sponsor.
Here is a special announcement from Wilkinson Sword. The skill of the Wilkinson craftsman has yet again set the standard in shaving with a premium Wilkinson Swordmaster. The edge on the Swordmaster has the hardest coating ever put on a blade, so the edge that's Wilkinson sharp stays Wilkinson sharp for superb comfort, shave after shave. The Swordmaster Premium Double Edge from Wilkinson Sword, with a name on the world's finest blades.
Sammy, take care of the other guests. Will you follow me, please? This way, sir.
This is just the beginning. If I want Chinese food, I'll buy me a Chinese joint. If I want Mexican food, I'll buy me Tijuana, whatever I want. Just like that.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry about it. You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
Everybody to their own tastes. Will you lighten up? We got it made. Hi, how are you? We got more guys working for us in the phone company. We got this town in our pocket. I mean, just enjoy yourself, that's all.
You like lasagna? You got lasagna. I'm after something a bit more spicy.
Maria, you're a singer. Just ask around, okay? See if anybody can use a waitress.
You know what the answer's gonna be.
I want to hear it for myself.
I wish there was something I could do.
There is. You got room at your place for a couple of boarders?
Things that bad?
No? Mimae wa nani desu ka?
Oko no namae wa Kimura desu.
Watagashi wa Sakura no monoie desu.
Ah, anata wa Nihongo wa natsuimasu.
You are one strange passenger, my friend. Hey, I see you carry your protection with you.
Souvenirs.
Wouldn't hurt to know how to use them, the way this town's getting to be.
How's that?
A day doesn't go by that you don't see it in the papers. Some guy turns up in a car trunk, a restaurant gets torched.
It's amazing how fast things change. I left to go overseas. This town was clean. All those guys were getting sent up on income tax reps.
Ah, the guys who got sent up are still up there. It's a whole new breed of crooks. It just happened. This guy Morelli.
Tony Morelli?
Oh, look, if you're a friend of his, I take back everything I said. I mean, he's a hell of a guy.
Morelli got a guy named McGee with him?
Oh, like a Siamese twin.
McGee was the best demolition man in Southeast Asia.
Well, now he's the best in Southern California.
After I get settled and find my wife, I think I'll look him up.
Hey, where's the little woman?
She moved.
Well, where to now?
I don't know.
A motel?
No, it'd be too easy to find there.
Look, I got a friend who owns a building. I don't know if it's your style, but might just be. Might just be.
Yeah.
You don't take any chances, do you?
It's the advantage of having a good education. This, Morelli and McGee. You know where I can find them?
I can start asking around.
Why don't you do that?
Who the hell's that?
Your wife.
Put everything away.
For what? The cops are paid. Probably one of the boys decided not to hold out.
Hold your horses! Here's your pizza, sir. Keep the change. Thanks.
It's about time.
Where's Morelli? And McGee? I asked you a question.
Samurai sword.
What the hell are you talking about?
Morelli. The coroner was down there with a damn tape measure. He said from the size and the depth of the wounds and the thickness of the blade that that's what it was. Now, he's seen every kind of murder weapon that there is. And if he says it was a samurai sword, it was a samurai sword.
What the hell did I do? Get some Chinamen pissed off at me?
You got everybody else in town pissed off at you.
They don't go around killing people.
Listen, we figure it's probably some guy who lost to the numbers one time too many.
Whoever it is, I want him.
I managed to keep the heat off of you. 3 guys got killed. Now, that's all the papers know. 3 hoods got cut up, so what? Let the guy go. You'll probably never hear from him again.
Look, Brooks, you better make sure I never hear from him again. You got it?
I want Morelli and McGee.
Wait.
Where are they?
Honto. I don't know.
Hunter? What the hell's Hunter? Kobu, don't give me any of that Japanese I don't understand bullshit. Now, we're losing men left and right. I want to know who's using that sword.
The company's starting to wonder what I'm doing with that cab. I came in yesterday with $1.85 in fares.
I told you I'd pay you.
I told you I'd help you.
Where to now?
Well, we can try the other bars around here. The one in the middle is Suero Kobu, the Al Capone of Little Tokyo. And my insurance man. $100 a month, nothing happens to my cab.
Nobody argues about paying off.
It's the way things are.
Things are going to change.
Oh, hi, Rico.
How you doing, Maria?
I'm okay. Oh, if you're looking for Trina, she's not here.
No, I promised my boss I'd have him over sometime.
Well, I see you're just as sociable as ever.
What do you want?
Well, I want to see if you're ready to go back to work.
Not for you.
And here I went to all this trouble. Hey, man, I think the lady and I need to have a private conversation. Oh, you will invite me in. It's a nice-looking kid.
You stay away from him.
Yeah. He looks just like his mama.
Hey, I said you stay away from him.
Hey, you want me away from him, huh? Then you're gonna have to try and get a little bit closer to me. Hey, I don't think you're trying too hard. I've taken this entire town, bitch. And I'm not taking anything from you. Well, except what I want.
I thought you were gonna pick me up.
I got hung up.
Damn different, huh?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing. I wouldn't go in there if I were you.
You think you're better than me? You think you're too damn good? I hate it. Yeah, did it.
Leave her alone!
Oh, you got yourself a real tough one, Rico. Next time I tell you to keep somebody out.
Okay, okay.
I'll be back. I'll be back to see you again, pretty lady. Next time, have your head together.
All we got is the guy's big and he's black.
I'm supposed to know who he is?
I don't know what it means. I'm going nuts here. You're out chasing broads.
You want me to go out and buy a sword?
It's not swords we need. It's not guns. I need somebody who can track this guy down.
You nominating me?
No, I need you here with me.
What's wrong, home? You sound a little shaky.
Oh, no, I'm calm. There's just some maniac out there looking to slice my head off. Doesn't bother me.
What you need is a torpedo. A professional.
Rico's right. We need somebody guaranteed. I want this guy blown away.
I had to do a little pushing.
How do you know she's there?
This guy owns a nice club. If you had a place like that and you thought some crazy cab driver was going to spill tales of the dope trade to the police, wouldn't you talk?
I'll believe it when I see her.
Who is it?
It's me, baby.
I thought you were dead.
They thought so. Who worked you over? You get your things together. I'm taking you out of here. Is that him? How you doing, man?
Honey, it's your daddy.
Gamora! Look at this. This is my son.
We're through with them, yeah.
Not quite.
Look at my face. I tell you, these things aren't supposed to happen. It's bad for business. What am I paying you for?
Kenny, relax. Just tell me what happened, all right?
All right, I'll tell you what happened. Some black dude came here looking for you and McGee. He killed two of my boys and worked me over.
You ever see him before?
Never laid eyes on him.
Rico, send out some feelers. Find out who that gorilla is.
I'll check it out.
Now, Rico.
Now, Rico! Move!
Look, I'm paying you guys for protection. I want to know what for.
Kenny, these things happen as part of the business. Listen, why don't you go see a doctor, have him fix up your face, send me the bill, okay? All right, okay. Say it was him Rico saw. No, not now, no. What, am I crazy? He's dead. I know he's dead. You know he's dead.
I'm telling you, this is the same dude I saw.
All right, okay, say it was him. Does that prove he's the one that's wiping us out?
It proves he's alive. Now, you tell me, who else wants us hurt that bad?
Everybody in town wants us hurt that bad. Now, whoever this is, Russell or whoever, people are starting to get the idea that we can't take care of ourselves.
Nah. We gotta figure. It's him.
What the hell did he ever know about swords?
Hey, I'll take you down to the morgue, and I'll show you what he knows about swords.
This guy Robinson, he better be good. I want this maniac put away.
Doug. Do you want to talk about it?
There's nothing to talk about. I'm okay.
I wish I could believe that. This is eating you up inside. Let it go. Please.
I can't.
Feeling listless? Register now for Socorro's Fitness Island Weekend. Yes, you'll get the best training in calisthenics, as well as cardio, such as riding your bicycle around our paved paths, jungle running, and kickboxing. Trust me, plenty of kickboxing. But don't worry, there's also meditation and great food, fresh cut fruit, and the freshest sushi you can find at Socorro's Fitness Island Weekend.
The restaurant.
Okay. Get the hell out of here! Where in the hell did he come from out of nowhere like that? I'm gonna kill that maniac! I'm gonna kill him!
What the hell do you expect me to do?
You're the police. Do something.
Well, what?
I'm a citizen. Protect me. I'm entitled to protection.
You got 3 guys the size of buildings walking around with you, and you want protection? I try to give you protection. They'll kill the protection.
Look, Russell's getting closer and closer now. He's hit the little operations. Now he's coming after me.
Oh, hell, Tony. They'll never get you.
Yeah, not if I get him first.
You Douglas Russell?
Yeah.
My name is Jordan. Police. This is no bust. I've been telling you for a week. If I wanted to take you in, I would have done it before now. I want to warn you. Keep your eyes open.
What are you, my bodyguard?
It's just that you're doing a job we've been wanting to do for a long time. You're doing it extremely well.
You been watching the Dodgers?
I'm not much of baseball. Not since DiMaggio.
DiMaggio? You weren't even born when he was around.
I was around.
Baseball isn't much anymore anyway.
Nothing's the same. And nothing changes.
I had a son like you. He went off to become a Muslim. He didn't like baseball either. Basketball. Basketball was his game.
We can put some chairs together. It's not much, but it's home.
Thanks, Kamira. I really appreciate this. You know we're not going to be safe here either. Why don't we just leave L.A., get out of here?
It's a matter of honor.
So Robinson got knocked off. Now, don't panic. Now, I'm telling you what to do. You find this Russell, and you buy him off. What have we got to lose, man? How much do we offer him? As much as he wants. We can always make more money. Money ain't the problem at the moment.
No, it's not.
Now hold it, Russell. Russell, 100,000. 100 grand, Russell. More. More. More if you want it.
I didn't know I was worth so much.
Rico! Rico! God damn it! Russell, no, wait! Wait a minute, Russell! It wasn't me, man. This is me! Morelli! Morelli put it on me, man! I wouldn't do anything like that to you! Come on, Russell! Russell, I swear on my mama! Russell, please! Talk to me, Russell! Talk to me!
What are you talking about, quitting?
Because I want to hang on to my head.
I don't understand this quitting. Where do you think you're working at, Sears and Roebuck?
It's all over. Everybody in town knows this guy's stronger than we are.
Once we get this guy, everybody's going to know different.
Lei non fatto bene fino adesso.
Questa è la verità. Is that a fact, Professor? We got us the makings of an underworld czar here. After I get him, I might come looking for you.
Somehow it doesn't seem to worry me so much anymore.
Why? You thinking about running too?
We are all running.
You're all running. You? We're all running. Well, let's run. You want to run? Come on. Let's run! Come on, let's run! All right, let's run. Come on, let's run. Run! Run! Get out of here.
Come on,
all right, who else wants to run? Come on, let's have a marathon. Let's run. Garfoli, run. Come on, run, run, run! Mauricio, you little creep, get out. You are shit! You understand? Out, 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 out! You bums, you were nothing before you met me. Run, run! Come on, run! And keep running, because you'll never work in this town again. You'll never work in this town again. You're finished. You're finished.
Hey, Tony. Hey. Maybe you should go away for a while.
Where am I gonna go? I put my life into this. I'm not gonna let it go.
You're up against the wall. Your men are deserting you. You just can't do this. You gotta get away.
Where am I gonna go? I don't trust my own mother.
You never did.
Very funny. Look, Russell, anything you want, huh? Anything.
Both you and McGee think everybody's got a price.
McGee's the guy. He's the one that was chasing your wife.
You're the one who cut my throat, Morelli.
Look, I admit that. I admit I tried to kill you, but it was for money. But you're alive, man. Look, I got money hidden all over the city. So you kill me. So what do you got? I can make you a rich man, man. I'll give you half of everything.
No deal.
What, are you gonna stand there and let him kill me? Get him! Look, Russell, you just can't kill me. I should have made sure, you bastard. You can't just kill me!
Thank you. Hey, how you feeling?
I'm sitting up in the hospital with my goddamn ear cut off. How am I supposed to be feeling? Huh? What the hell is this?
This is waiting for you at the front desk.
Man, just don't bring shit up into my room. This could be anything.
Well,
You can bring anything up to my room. Huh? Open it. Well, open the goddamn box, Rico. So what the hell is...
Man, get that thing out of here. Come on, man, get it out. Get it out! And get my clothes, I'm checking out. Maria!
Gamora.
I'm sorry. I'm no samurai.
McGee. I'm gonna get a doctor for you.
Hey, relax. Nothing's gonna happen to you or the kid. All you gotta do is treat me nice.
We could have gotten out of this. I told you that.
And if Russell didn't get us, McGee would have.
Okay, so what happened?
There's no news from L.A.
Maria!
You know where they went?
McGee's got some land in Mexico.
You know where?
I always hoped I'd finish this off myself.
Tell me where they are.
I gotta warn you, McGee's gonna be ready for you.
I want 2 people by the water house. I want 2 people by the gate. I want the house completely surrounded. And I want to know the first time anybody thinks they see anything. Well, let's go. Get out of here. Run. Just move it. This is not just a game. Hurry up.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
What do you care?
Look, I'm doing this for us.
My mind is made up. I don't want any part of this.
Come here. Bitch! Rico! What happened to the light?
The power just went out.
The power just went off my ass. Russell's here. Find him!
Russell!
Trina!
Russell!
Trina, stop! the balcony. Go, balcony. You stay there and you don't move all night long. Okay, get over there. Get over there now. Come on, move it. Get over there. Now you tell your bloodthirsty husband that I've got his son, and I would just as soon kill him as look at him. Do you hear me, Russell? I got your son, Russell, and I'll kill him. You'll never get me, Russell, until I get him.
Aldo!
Well, go on! Leave, you yellow sons of bitches! I don't need you anyway! Move it, bitch. All right, here we are, Russell! It's your move! Russell! I want to talk, Russell! Come on, Russell, I know you're out there! Russell, it doesn't have to be like this! Now take your wife and kid! And go, Russell! I tried to make peace, Russell! It's not worth it! You're forcing me, Russell! I tried, but it's on you now! I'll kill him, Russell! I'll kill him! I'll blow their brains out! You'll never get me, Russell! Never! You're crazy! I'll kill him! I'll kill him, Russell! I'll kill him!
Oh, hello. Don't mind me just reading up on how not to become fighting mad. We hope you have enjoyed the film. By the way, The Lie, no stuntman was injured and needed 14 stitches in his leg. Thankfully. Please, feel free to email us your comments about this film. Also be sure to check out our blog, Facebook fan page, Twitter feed, and our Patreon page if you are feeling generous. The holiday season is getting closer and closer. So, for all of us at Weird-O-Rama, this is Victor von Psychotron telling all of you to stay weird.